Who is this particular side hustle idea of selling final expense not appropriate for? If you don't like the idea of selling or seeing people and talking to them in their home, then this job is not for you. This side hustle is not for you. You're not going to enjoy, having to persuade people to buy your product. Now, with that said, this is a low pressure type of sale, at least the way I teach it is. Many of the people you sell to already know they want it. You just need to persuade them your product's better than the rest and you're a good person to buy from. And again, if you work the right way, that's easy to do. But yes, there is persuasion you have to apply. You do have to go see people on their own turf. They're not going to come into your office. You're just going to have to go show up and talk to them. If you don't like to drop by unannounced, knock on their door, or set an appointment ahead of time, use the phone. If that bothers you, this is a job that's not for you. However, I can tell you one of the things I've learned, I'm very introverted, and bothering people, that's how I used to look at it, for an appointment seemed to be very strange to me. But once I realized I got out there, these people always field salespeople. They grew up with salespeople knocking on the door, and their grandmas all had insurance that the insurance agent showed up and took money every month. So it's not a foreign concept. It's not something that you're going to be, shot at, by your prospect or anything crazy like that. So it's something you get over and you realize if you think of this as some sort of, work that you're doing and you can help people, and it takes you just showing up to help them, then they otherwise wouldn't have gotten help. You'll find the power to go out there and see these people anyway, because of what you can do to help these people out is so great. And the worst that comes from that stuff anyways, they just tell you no and slam the door in your face and hey, you're the same person, they didn't harm you anything and everything's fine. You won't like this job if, if you don't like dealing with people on the lower economic scale of life. The reason final expense is such a huge market is because there are a lot of people that are a low income, especially as they reach their 60s and beyond. They retire, they don't have a big pension or multiple pensions, and they live, not necessarily impoverished, but you'll see it. But you're going to be dealing with people who are not necessarily middle class. So if you have a problem with that, then you won't like this profession. But if you, again, have a heart for helping people and you don't care about that stuff, then a lot of people will absolutely appreciate what you have to do. So that's kind of the things I would suggest not to consider, or if you think that this stuff is, if you don't like selling, you don't like showing up at people's houses, and you don't like dealing with people, on a lower economic scale of life, then this won't be attractive. But if you can, and that's just the real talk here. If you don't mind that stuff, then again you'll find that there's a lot of opportunity.